In we go. This looks, safe. Definitely safe is the word. Pretty blue flowers. Oh, here we go. This is the most shallow staircase I've ever seen in my life. Yep, that's sure what the Guardian looks like. Hey. How you been?
April, I'm pleased to see you. Pleased and surprised.
It's Varric again.
I'm just as surprised as you are, Gordon.
Brian.
How have you been?
I don't know. This place. I'm both a part of it and apart from it. I'm no longer who I once was, though. I remain who I once was. There is natural dichotomy to the balance. Positive and negative. Reality and dream. Being and unbeing.
Sounds confusing. I don't envy your role. You're standing in the middle of a very busy intersection.
I don't know any other way to be anymore. I remember, but my memories feel like they belong to someone else. So, April, you have come to me with questions.
I didn't know where else to turn. Something's going on with the Twin Worlds, and I need to know what you know.
You're right. Something touches the balance between the Twin Worlds. Dreams. Threads that weave through the divide.
How powerful do you have to be before you're allowed to just go to the Guardian and ask for
Dreams
advice?
have always passed between the world of Stark and the world of Arcadia. That is how the worlds stay connected. How magic and science remain inextricably tied.
Can you
to
imagine
each other.
living in Arcadia and just
The laws
dreaming
of
about doing
nature,
taxes?
of the universe, are stronger than the artifice of the divide.
So it's not something dangerous.
I don't know, April. There are forces far stronger than the balance at play here. Dreams make up the fabric of cosmos. Yet my responsibility lies solely with the channeling of energies between Stark and Arcadia, between science and magic.
And you don't know anything about these dreams.
I know this. Your role in these events has come to an end.
Oh.
You are not the one who will set things right this time.
Alright, I'll just head back.
Not. Who will?
I'll hang out with
That's
Crow.
not for me
It'll
to
be good.
see. Your fate has always been tied to the balance, April. I see where our paths intersect. I can't see into the dreaming.
The dreaming? What's that?
The place
Dwarves
where
can't see
everything
into the Fade.
begins. You, me, this realm, the Twin Worlds, time, matter, cosmos, everything. It all begins in the dreaming.
You're being obtuse. You know I hate it when people are being obtuse.
I'm sorry. I don't know any more than that. But you don't have to carry the burden on your shoulders this time around, April. You're free. Go live your life. Let the past go.
It's easy for you to say. There's meaning to your existence. Me? I wasn't who I thought I was. I honestly have no idea who I am anymore. Everyone kept telling me I was important, that I was needed. Then one day I wasn't. I was just lost. So don't tell me I'm free. Don't tell me to go live my life. You don't know. You have a purpose.
We all do, April. You just haven't found yours yet. But this isn't it. Let it go.
Okay, done. I'm officially letting this one go. There's nothing more you can tell me?
Only what I
Eat
sense.
at Arby's.
Dreams are passing from Stark to Arcadia, but not the other way around. a slow trickle that may grow to a torrent. But this does not concern the balance, and so it does not concern me.
I guess that's good news. Thank you. By the way, I like what you've done with the place.
Thank you. Safe journeys, April.
Alright, I'll see you later. I can't intersect precisely where he's standing. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, it's too bad that, like, his life is basically bound to being the guardian of the balance in this realm. Because that'd be a great party trick. Alright. So we, came from the other way, I think. I just want to see if there's anything over here. Some different, Pride Rock statues. Let's get out of here. All this, you couldn't build a proper bridge. I guess if you just control nature and everything, this is as close as you get to a proper bridge. And these are kind of like guardrails, right? These vine things?
Come on, Crow. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
Basically not.
I did.
Good. I love happy endings. Another adventure complete. Well played, partner. Time to go back and gorge ourselves on roast geepa and ice ale.
I wonder why the White Dragon told Crow that he's needed. Needed for what? You drink ice ale? I thought you didn't like alcohol.
I've acquired a taste for it, and I like being drunk and not having to take responsibility for my actions.
That's always a plus.
Yeah, April plus Crow is way better than just April. Pro tip, you still have to be responsible for your actions when you're drunk. But hey, he will be more willing to forgive the, misspoken word or,
Don't worry about the drug.
unscrupulous
It won't harm you.
switches.
It's a mild sedative and hallucinogenic. It'll help you sleep and dream.
I'm not a big fan of drugs.
Me neither. But for the time being, the dreamer requires it. We were working on it.
Then we decided to ship
This
it with
won't hurt at all.
LSD. Jeez, right to the neck.
I feel drowsy already.
Hold on, I'll get the dreamer.
I injected drugs straight into your bloodstream.
I'm so sleepy.
I know. You'll be fast asleep in less than a minute.
Damien,
Yeah, Zoe?
don't leave me.
I won't. I'll be right here when you come back.
What did you say?
Ah. I swear this specific house is the setting for a horror movie, but I don't know which.
Ryan, save her.
This place. Again.
Ah, right, the underwear in
I
winter.
need to find the girl.
Oh, jeez. Use scan both the worm and myself. Find the key, get into the dream core. Maybe security, shut down the grid, use the spider. Lovely. I used to hate these things. Now I simply loathe them. Damien said there'd be a spider on standby in the cybernetics office. Security office accessible. Time to enter the core room. Alarm's gone off. Why am I here? Is Reza dead? That guy sure was creepy. So, in The Longest Journey, the journal entries were way more narrative in purpose. You read them to get a sense of the plot that had happened, and primarily April's thoughts on it. They helped you characterize April, and that was the main function. It also helped because it was a plot recap. This is clearly a functional one. Like, look. Like, is Reza really dead? I don't believe that. The man must be lying. In The Longest Journey, April would have had almost an entire paragraph, at least, describing this creepy as hell man and what she said to her. Or what he said to her. This doesn't really sum up the plot very well, but it does clearly delineate objectives. And they've got flavor to them. They're not sterile or anything. But they've got a lot less personality, a lot more function. Also, I thought controlling the spider was super cute. I feel cold just looking at this. I've got 2 blankets and a cat. Oh, hello.
You! I found her. I found April Ryan, but...
You must save her!
I don't know... Who are you? What are you?
You must save her, Zoe. Please!
But I don't know what to do. She's fine. She doesn't need to be saved.
Find April Ryan. Save her!
You're not helping. Convergence. We're just flying through these chapters, I guess. Do we get to actually play as Kian now? Oh yeah. Oh!
Just give me your word.
Oh. Oh.
For every one of us you strike down, another 10 will rise.
So, luckily, as previously mentioned, Beth's got swords, and the guys only seem to want to fight one at a time.
Your goddess can't help you here. You're far from your holy city, as
I forgot how to block, though, in case anyone was wondering.
Don't think it ends with this.
But really, all I need to do is get them in a block stance and keep hitting them with heavy attacks. Oh, hello.
Please, no, don't hurt me, please.
Answer my questions, and I might spare your life.
Might.
I'll
An
tell
asshole.
you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
That is not the voice of a man pleading for his life, but... I want to know more about the scorpion.
I want to know about the one they call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion? That's just a legend.
A legend that has murdered hundreds of my people.
Hey, look, I don't know anything. I haven't hurt nobody. I'm just repeating what I've been told. I want to help you, I really do, but if you want to find this Scorpion of yours, you'll need to ask someone else, okay?
Tell me everything you know about the rebels.
Move on to the 2nd
I'm
question.
just an honest businessman. I don't know anything about...
Your life is hanging by a very thin thread.
All right. So I've had some dealings with certain people, but it's just business. Herbs, roots, potions, medicines, that's all. no weapons.
Do you know how to get in touch with these customers of yours?
If I tell you, they'll have me killed for sure. These are not the kind of people you mess around with.
Neither am I. If you refuse to cooperate, I'll string you up and put a knife to your belly until either you spill your guts or your guts spill to the ground.
Kian?
Look, I have no quarrel with you or your people. I'll tell you anything you want, anything at all.
Have you considered that you're the bad guy?
Apostle, there's a message for you.
What?
They've caught a rebel witch. She was using magic and she resisted arrest. They've got her locked up in Friar's Keep.
Where is that?
On the east side of the city. I can escort you, Apostle.
No, I will find it. I should go immediately. Maybe this witch has had dealings with the Scorpion. Take care of this one, soldier. He has valuable information that he's very generously agreed to share with us. Bring him to the tower and wait for me.
Sir!
Alright,
I must go to this prison immediately to question the witch they captured.
Tell me that's not Zoe. Oh dear. Alright, well we know where to go from here. Oh man.
This is magic. I'm sure of it. Still, it feels warm enough.
Yes.
Get your maritime accessories, eh? Everything any discerning seafarer could covet.
Good save. Excellent save. I believe it's just down here.
Watch it, boy.
Bryn!
I can't believe you're still being held up. The supply should have left the city 2 days ago, and you with them.
Without proper authorization, there is no way for our vessel to leave harbor. If we do anything to awake suspicion...
Awake?
I know, Chuan. It's just frustrating. The plan was for you to be halfway up the river already.
We leave this afternoon. Everything is in order now. The soldiers will not delay us any further.
I hope you're right. Everyone's waiting for the medicines and the...
April. That girl, Zoe, I saw her. She's been taken by the Azadi.
Damn it.
What? Where?
To that place you told me about. Friar's Keep. Isn't that where the Azadi torture rebels? Why did they bring her there? Do you think she's going to tell on us?
Tell on us.
I don't think so.
Bryn.
What would she tell them? She doesn't know anything about us.
We need to help her. She has no one else.
Yeah.
I know. You don't have to tell me. You two get ready to leave. You can't delay the boat any longer.
What? You must be joking.
You certainly look surprised.
Are you going to let us go on a mission again?
You already have a mission, Bryn. A very important one. If you don't bring the supplies back to the swamp, people will die. I'll see you at home, guys. Safe journey, and guard those supplies well.
Why is she being like this?
Because she has much on her mind.
I know, but she's always had a lot on her mind, and she hasn't been this way before. There's something going on that she's not telling us. I'm sure of it.
It is no business of ours. And she is right. We already have a mission.
So are those guys that Kian slaughtered in the alleyway, were they affiliated with us?
The paperwork may have been cleared by now, and we must not delay the boat any further.
One moment.
I am here to...
Please, a moment.
Ah, this guy.
Pardon me, the dust here isn't any good for my lungs. Yes, may I help you?
I represent the tower. I am told you have a prisoner.
We don't use that word here. They are our guests, until your people come to pick them up.
I wish to speak with this prisoner.
So I see. Am I to understand that you have all the paperwork in order?
The emissary insists that I should speak with your prisoner. Now.
Well, I will never understand this blatant disregard of a proper bureaucratic process, but as you wish.
If you can get away without it, why
if you please.
bother?
There she is, all ready to be interviewed.
I shall be alone with her.
I beg your pardon? No, that's not how things are done here. Local laws apply, and they are abundantly clear. During interrogations, an independent body must be present to ensure the legality of said process.
This sounds reasonable.
I am that independent body.
The tower shall hear of this.
I'm sure it will. Carry on.
I represent the tower.
Who?
The tower. The supreme authority of the Azadi Empire in the Northlands. I am Apostle Alvane, personal envoy of the Six.
I don't know what any of that is. I don't know anything. I haven't done anything.
She keeps saying that. She's a bit whiny, this one.
Do not interrupt, please. You stand accused of being a spy. You will be transported to Sadir, our capital, at our earliest convenience, where you will be tried as a spy.
I'm not a spy.
Then what are you? A witch? You were spotted practicing magic.
Huh? I wasn't practicing anything. I just landed in a very inconvenient spot.
3 soldiers saw you materialize out of thin air in the middle of the marketplace. If you're not a witch, then how did you do that?
Someone else sent me here to Marcuria. I'm from the south. I'm not a spy, and I'm not a witch.
I see.
You're a very poor liar, Zoe.
I believe you.
What?
I will speak with the warden, and maybe he will let you go. That is all I can do.
You're just going to leave me here?
This is not my jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
What are you here for?
I take it she'll be loaded onto the next airship bound for Sadir, yes?
I don't think she is a spy, or a witch.
Does your opinion make a difference? Guilty or not, they all go across the sea to be tried, do they not?
I think she should be released.
No, that's quite impossible. She's been left in my care, and in my care she shall remain, until she's sent off to Sadir. Those are the laws. And here in Friar's Keep, we follow the laws to the letter.
This voice acting is
I'm afraid
exceptional.
I can't release her simply because you think she's innocent.
I shall bring this matter to the tower's attention.
And so you shall. Good day, then. My best to the tower and your mistress.
This man is amazing. Like all the bit characters have varied to amateur to decent, basically. But this guy is great. A+.
The warden of this prison. He is a true example of why women should be the ones in positions of power.
No? Whatever.
The City Watch operates this facility, but it's used exclusively for prisoners awaiting transport to Sadir.
Oh, I guess we're done here. I guess we're doing, something?
It appears that someone lives here. How tragic. For a so-called civilized society to allow its citizens to be without permanent shelter. Pardon me, mistress.
Zoop! Now we're April.
What?
My apologies for the imposition, mistress, but I'm new to the city and I seek a place to buy a hot meal.
Well, you don't want to go anywhere near the South Gate. The few places that are still open down here are expensive and bad. But if you head up by Reed Avenue towards the tower, I'm sure you'll find somewhere to take your lunch.
Thank you, mistress. Pardon, mistress. Do I know you from somewhere? You are familiar to me.
I don't think so. Who are you?
I don't think so either. Oop, now we're keying. Well, I don't know what the answer is, so...
I'm Kian Alvane. I'm an Azadi apostle. I just arrived in the city.
Why are you telling me this?
Honestly, mistress, I'm not certain. It seemed the right thing to do. Perhaps I simply wanted to speak with someone who is not Azadi, to find out what you truly think of my people.
What I think of your people? I find you, Azadi, arrogant and full of yourselves. You believe you have a right to impose your politics and religion on others.
How do you really feel,
and you
April?
actually have the audacity to believe that we should be grateful for that.
Your honesty is refreshing, mistress, though I do not agree with your views.
It's not a question of agreeing or disagreeing. It's a question of facts. You invaded our lands, you imposed yourselves on us.
We delivered you from a brutal and deadly enemy. We liberated your city. We fed your hungry and housed your homeless. We made your land safe again. Without us, you would not be here. Without us, your people would be scattered, broken, dead. Your cities would be in ruins and your temples burned to the ground. We have only done what we know to be right. We wish only for you to walk in the light of our goddess, to hear her word and to know her love. Tell me, mistress, how have we wronged you? How have we imposed on you with our charity and goodwill?
Charity and goodwill? Is that what they call a military occupation these days? Don't mistake gratitude for love, Azadi. A lot of people were grateful that you liberated Marcuria from the Tyrant hordes. Others are grateful for what you've brought with you. Technology, airships, exotic goods, increased trade.
Airships?
And your soldiers, they've made the Northland safe against our enemies, and Marcuria's streets secure to walk at night, as long as you're human, of course. I'm embarrassed to say there are even those who are happy you've rounded up all the non-humans and stuck them in a ghetto. So sure there are those who are grateful and those who have gained a lot from your presence here. As for the silent majority, well, who wants to rock the boat when there's food on the table, a roof over your head, and a job to pay the bills? But ask those who are no longer allowed to speak their minds, to walk the streets, or to practice their religion. What do you think they'll say? Ask a sentinel minstrel, if you can find one, what they felt when you leveled their holiest shrine to the ground to make room for your tower.
Oh.
Ask those who've had their homes raided and destroyed because they weren't born human, because they practiced magic, or because they didn't worship your goddess. Ask the Dolmari or the Zid about being forced to relocate and live inside the walls of the ghetto while they await an uncertain fate. Do you think they will sing your praises? Do you think they've bought into the whole charity and goodwill song and dance? You came here under the pretense of liberating us, but instead you've imprisoned us. You've taken our sovereignty and you've taken our faith. You're even trying to take our individuality away. You want to make us into you. It won't work. In the end, people won't stand for it. If you hadn't come to our lands, we might still be homeless, hunted, hungry, but we'd be free. And freedom, Azadi. Freedom is worth a lot more than you will ever know.
You have strong feelings regarding this matter.
Strong feelings? I shouldn't be talking to you. I have to go.
Wait. I still feel that I know you from somewhere.
That's impossible. We're from very different worlds in more ways than you can possibly imagine.
Ha.
Maybe I could learn about your world, and you about mine. I believe you have misjudged our intentions, but you speak with such passion and conviction. It would be wrong of me to simply dismiss you. Perhaps you could show me this ghetto from your perspective, and explain to me how your people have suffered under our rule.
You don't understand. It's impossible.
Oh.
And it's too late. We can't come to an understanding. We're enemies.
How can we be enemies when we have just met?
I really have to go. Good luck finding a place to eat. You really should try the Riverwood Tavern in Old Town.
Isn't Old Town the ghetto? But yeah, it's hard to figure out the exact geography of the area, since obviously it looks completely different from a top-down perspective. But, I didn't realize that was the Minstrom area. So, that's sad. Well, anyway, what the hell are we doing?
solid stuff. They're magical, too.
Oh, this is magical.
Completely unbreakable.
Yes?
Nothing, sorry. It's a speaking tube.
I think we may have accidentally gotten some dialogue we weren't supposed to. I don't think all that stuff was oh, hello. I don't think all that was supposed I don't think all of that was supposed to activate earlier.
Thought you could just ditch me, didn't you? Well, I have a surprise.
Crow, perfect. I need your help.
Oh, it's always the same old What?
I need to find someone who's locked up in that tower. You can help me.
Help you? Really? Yes, I can. What do you need?
There's a young woman in a cell somewhere in Friar's Keep. Her name's Zoe. She's got long dark hair, and she probably looks completely lost.
Sounds like someone I once knew.
I was gonna say
Tell her that we're here to break her out, but we need her help in order to do that. Ask her to look around the cell, check the walls, the floor, the door. See if she can find a way to get out of there.
Got it. I won't let you down, April.
I'm counting on you, Crow.
You're the best, Crow.
Hey! Psst, psst. Up here!
What? What are you?
Aw.
I'm a bird. Crow's the name. At your service, etc. You're Zoe, right?
Right. How did you know?
Got a friend of yours outside. April. She sends her regards. We're breaking you out. Exciting stuff, isn't it?
You can talk.
Just noticing that, huh? Right. You're from Stark. Talking bird's a big deal for you. Trust me, it really isn't.
No?
No. Of course, most birds don't speak a human language, but bird speak is a lot more complicated. Most bird brains can't hold both, so I've specialized. The world's a lot less annoying now that I don't understand what all these birds are going on about all the time. So, what's the plan?
The plan? I don't have a plan. I thought you were breaking me out.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger, see? And I don't want to get shot because of that whole messenger thing.
So what's the message?
Oh, I forgot about the message. Well, April says, she says, keep that upper lip stiff, trooper.
Really? That's what she said?
That's not what she said.
No. No, I can't remember what she said. Point is, we're breaking you out.
Shh, not so loud. They'll hear you. How do you plan to do that?
That's where you come in. April needs you to use your investigative skills. In other words, it's your move, baby.
Baby? Okay, I'll try my best.
Yeah. Let's do this. In a moment.